from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is a winter weather alert.
Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center at 2 o'clock on this Monday afternoon with another top of the hour winter storm update on the ongoing winter storm across the area. And this will be the last live update that we do for the afternoon. After this live update, we will start to shift away from live coverage updates and more towards starting to get all of your pictures and your videos and your reports out on social media and send reports as necessary to the National Weather Service and other things like that, and start focusing on exactly who got how much snow and various things like that. But still some snow ongoing across parts of the area, some heavy snow across parts of Giles County, back in Lawrence County in Tennessee, Limestone, Lauderdale, far northern areas of Colbert County in northwest Alabama, back in the Iuka area of Tishomingo County, Mississippi. But you notice once you get west of Highway 45, finally, even though there's still snow ongoing, it's starting to break up and it's starting to lose its intensity. I think the western edge of that steady, heavy snow and sleet is going to be moving into northwest Alabama within the hour, and then on across from here, so that the steady stuff by 3, 4 o'clock will be ending from west to east. Maybe an hour slower than what we were originally thinking earlier today, but it's not too far off track. There will be additional spotty light flurries and showers all the way on into the evening, and there could be additional light accumulation, but the heavy accumulation with this deformation band of snow here is going to be over the next 1 to 2 hours as it continues to work over northwest Alabama and southern areas of middle Tennessee, and then a mix of wintry precipitation south of that over northwestern areas of Alabama, south of the Tennessee River. We'll zoom out the radar here, and you do see that once you get back farther to the west in the Mississippi, precipitation getting lighter now west of Highway 45. So we are getting closer to this starting to wrap up, but it's going to be a couple more hours before it really starts to wrap up across areas. So we have a little more snow to go, and we've already seen a ton of snow in these areas. Widespread reports of 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of snow in the zones we've been highlighting for heavy snow accumulation, and we're starting to get several reports in of 7, 8, 9 inches of snow in areas of southern middle Tennessee down into Lauderdale County, Alabama, back in the northern areas of Mississippi. And there are a couple locations where we're actually getting some reports of possible double-digit type snow. We're working to confirm all that, but we've gotten a couple of reports of that as well in isolated areas. It's been a really heavy snow, and those higher totals that we went with in the forecast this morning have started to verify. Our guys from Live Storm Media and Brett Adair here have gotten back to their home base in Florence, and I think they're getting ready to wrap up the snow chase for today as it's going to wind down over the next hour over northwestern areas of Alabama. So we'll switch to the Arctic Air Skycam network as we work through our last live update. Snow's still ongoing, and you can see it's been accumulating heavily over Lawrenceburg. Some areas near Lawrenceburg have gotten 5 to 6 inches already, and it's still coming down. So widespread, this is a really heavy snow, and our higher snowfall totals have verified across the area. Down to 13 degrees here in Lawrenceburg. We'll slide down to the Shoals, University of North Alabama. This location of Lawrence, right on the Tennessee River, has been on the southern side of the snow accumulation. It's been sleet mixing in with it, freezing rain mixing in with it. So the snow's not as deep as, say, just a mile northward, where you start getting into 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of snow there in the northern half of Florence, then on through the northern half of the county. We've gotten some reports out near Cloverdale and Central Heights of 8 to 9.5 inches of snow out there, and not just hearsay reports. We've seen pictures of measurements of these snowfall reports. So some deep snow all the way down into central parts of Lauderdale County, Alabama. 18 degrees here on the banks of the Tennessee River. We'll slide on the other side of the river down to Tuscumbia. Check out the Colbert County EMA. It's mainly an icy road here, but there has been a little snow at times, but mainly sleet and freezing rain. 19 degrees here is the current temperature with a dew point of 16. We'll jump up Highway 43 to Columbia and still some light to moderate snow at times here. 14 degrees is the dew point end temperature. Looks like snow's picking back up in intensity either. I'm not too surprised by that, as the northern edge of the heavier band is starting to work closer to the area. Plenty of snow accumulation already. Murray County has had reports today of 4, 5, 6 inches of snow. There may be some local areas a little more than that across portions of Murray County as well. We'll jump down to Waynesboro, and southern areas of Wayne County have seen totals of 7 to 8 inches around Cypress Inn and Fairview and Collinwood. Those totals have come in, and 5 to 6 inches in the Waynesboro area. We've seen some reports. Still snowing there now with a good accumulation on the ground. 13 degrees is the temperature there, and we've seen some measurements at our next location, Savannah, Tennessee, that have been in the 8 to 9 inch range in Savannah over toward Adamsville here. So heavy, deep snow and still going on, but it's a little lighter than it was. 16 degrees here, and we've seen 6, 7, 8 inch measurements in Tishomingo County around Iuka, where it's currently 17 degrees and light to moderate snow still falling across the area. So this has been a big snow for our region. Winter storm warning continues across all of the viewing area here in pink. That continues through the rest of today and tonight until 6 a.m. Even after the snow ends in a few hours, they're not going to get rid of the warning most likely. They're likely going to let it ride overnight because of the hazardous travel conditions that will remain in place, and they really don't clear up over the next few days as the Arctic air is settled into the area. This was our snow forecast that we've had for a few days, but once we got to the early morning hours of this morning, we highlighted an even heavier area than what we were already drawing for the past couple days. We'd had that 4 to 6 inch plus range there for a few days across southern middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, into north Mississippi. This morning, we got increasing confidence that we needed to go up on those totals, so we drew an area of 5 to 8 inches with locally higher totals over southern middle Tennessee, back down into north Mississippi and into Lauderdale County, Alabama. And these reports are verifying across the area with widespread 5, 6, 7, 8 inch reports and a few 9+ inch reports in here. So a heavy, heavy snow across southern middle Tennessee down into northwest Alabama and north Mississippi. Still, there have been the sleet and freezing rain concerns as expected. Generally south of the Tennessee River today, that will continue for a couple more hours as well until we get into the evening. Here's the Futurecast breakdown. This may be an hour too fast, so keep that in mind. Kind of slow it down an hour compared to what it's really showing. But by 3, 4 o'clock, we start to see things starting to break apart and lose their intensity over northwest Alabama, southern middle Tennessee. By 5 to 6 o'clock, a lot of that's on out of here, but some spotty flurries into the evening. And then later into the overnight, we start to see the clouds gradually try to clear out of here. If we see some breaks in the cloud cover, there's the potential for some single-digit lows to be likely, possibly well down into the single digits by daybreak. And then I think we struggle to get out of the upper teens for daytime highs as we head into our Tuesday afternoon. So winter storm warning continues for all of the coverage area for the rest of today and tonight. It expires at 6 a.m., all the counties here in pink. We'll continue to gather all these snow reports that we've gotten, all of your pictures and videos that we've gotten. We'll continue to get those together, get those out to the public on social media, and we'll have forecast updates here on all of our platforms beginning this evening at 6 p.m. We thank you for following us here at Tennessee Valley Weather and trusting us for your weather coverage during this winter storm. We've set some viewership records on all of our platforms here the past few days, and we greatly appreciate your trust as we cover this winter storm. For the entire Tennessee Valley Weather team, I'm Fred Gossett here live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. As always, stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.